I think our girls are pretty blessed, and one of the reasons is they are so exposed to some really wonderful things in life. Like, we live out in the country, so that's amazing. A lot of kids don't get to experience farm and the space that they have and running around and getting mucky and wearing your wellies and jumping in a puddle. I think my favourite thing in my life is just being at home with Johnny and the two girls. Our two girls are really smart, and they're such fun personalities that they just bring out such a youth in the two of us. They're very lucky girls, and I just think that their life, like when they look back in 15 years or 20 years or 30 years, I hope that they both really appreciate the life that we've tried to give them.
Basically, the bike was starting up, but it was running erratically, and there was no response from the throttle here on the hand. So the bike is known, it's went into what's known as limp mode. And so a little bit of an investigation into it and put her on the diagnostics. It told me that the position of the number one flap and the throttle body is out of synchronization. So if it's reading that that's out of synchronization, that means that the throttle positioning sensor needs to be replaced on it, so it's not sending it. She ran erratic. She was, as we know, as backspitting through the throttle body. So one side is getting proper fuel in and the other side is pumping too much fuel into the cylinder, which means it makes the bike run erratic. So we're going to see, will she start again and see, will she fire it up this time and give us an idea of the way she's running. Probably not. And she won't.
On the morning that the lady riders arrived, I was delighted to see them again. Almost 25% of our riders this year and every year for the last 3 or 4 years have been repeat clients. So we ain't talking about people walking down to the local Walmart. These are people coming over from North America for the second ride. And that to me means a lot, because it means that they're falling in love with Ireland. And that was what my dream from the word go. Just to try and share the island with riders from overseas.
Hello. The weather's great. It's not raining.
It feels like New Hampshire.
You're all ready for run. We've got your skid lids, got your
And everything, yes. Yeah.
Because sometimes we get like a couple that wouldn't be very experienced, particularly ladies, and they might be on their honeymoon or something, and the woman would roll out 3 suitcases expecting that, and it's like a miracle to take place, and it ain't going to happen. But you guys always come prepared.
We're ready to
We
go.
do.
It's not our first time to this rodeo.
No, indeed not.
Like travelers.
It feels like family. It feels like coming back and greeting old friends. And I don't know how they manage that, because they manage so many tours. How can they possibly feel that and give that to everybody? But they do. And I think it's because it's their passion. It's not just a business. It's how they want life to be.
Well, some of it is the warmth of the Irish people, and that's a true thing, but they take it a step further because they really are embracing you into the family.
Do you have liner bags, guys? Because we've liner bags for them if you want them.
Yeah, I'm gonna want,
Yeah, yeah.
but would I be able to get this off?
Yeah, sure,
Yeah,
Please,
yeah. I'll be okay with just these two.
It's a very difficult procedure.
Oh, let me
Yeah.
watch.
Hang on. Hang on, come on. I told you it was difficult.
Oh, thank God you got that handled.
Yeah. Piece of cake.
And this one comes off as well?
Yeah, yeah. So you just drop your top case on that, will you?
Yeah, that's easier for me
I'll
to get
not
on.
offer these.
No, these can stay.
These
Yeah,
can stay,
yeah,
okay.
good.
They maintain their bikes well, because I've rented bikes many times in many places, and half the time you spend most of the time putting the bike back together to make it rideable. These bikes were all well maintained. We did have some fun with them when we came back in at the end of our first trip here. I have this fake oil spill, and somebody else distracted, and I snuck the oil spill under. And I don't know how you could have rented this bike to me. It made it back here before it finally. And they were all over themselves thinking that one of their bikes had failed, and it was just a fake oil leak sticking underneath it.
You got them good though.
Got 'em good.
All 4 points down on the ground.
We got 'em really
looking
good.
underneath the bike.
We had them all 4 points, and they started to sniff. We call that a 5-pointer. When you're on all fours and then you sniff, now that's a 5-pointer.
We started with 4 of them in 2017, we have 16 of them now.
Yeah, they're great.
Everyone likes them.
They're just perfect for this.
Yeah, and it's all you need for
And nice
Ireland.
and
You
low.
don't need more than a 750.
You don't even
Yeah.
need a 750, but
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's still the GSs are still the better bike for two, obviously, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
The mountains and all that, a bit of
Oh,
weight.
good.
But these are fantastic.
Excellent.
Yeah, all service ready to run, but
There you
anything
go.
they need is done. It's okay, so come on inside, girls.
Paul, we heard a secret about you.
There, yeah.
Jerry told us a secret.
Did he really?
Gonzo?
Gonzo. do you remember the Muppet Show?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the length of my nose.
What does it have to do with it?
Gonzo was like a comedian, you know, and I was a bit of a comedian.
So that's
Just
it,
a
huh?
bit.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah. So that's it, 1976. But that's the way everybody worked at the time.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
They're even selling
Yeah.
luggage.
I have about as many buttons on my vest as that on there.
Yeah. Well, they've been at it over the years.
You have ours,
People come in
right?
from the States and Canada and give me little, and
I think
but a
we
lot
gave-
of the stuff is 40 odd years old, you know.
I think we gave you our button.
Yeah,
And
sure
I
you
think
did,
we have.
yeah.
I think we have some
And we
extras
have a
for
new
you.
one
There's
for
more.
Yeah, very
sorry
good.
about that.
Yeah, very good.
And that's your jacket?
That's one of my jackets. That's 1981. I bought that actually in 78 in the Isle of Man.
Oh yeah.
You see the little bit of green
a
there?
trip to
That's
do
actually
one
the
year.
crest of the Isle of Man,
Oh.
which is 3 running feet. It's from the Macedonia period. If the gods were angry with you for something, that would give you 3 feet to run away from the quick.
Oh, isn't that funny?
I'm good. How are you?
Nice
Good to see you again. Welcome back.
You
came. Welcome back.
Thank you.
It's so good for you to come back.
Wonderful.
The 4 lady riders that are returning to us from Boston, I met them about 3 years ago. I was pregnant on Eliza. And when I was here, I loved them as well. They were just all so full of beans, really smart characters, all in their own right, just very successful. And I thought I warmed to them, you know, really strong, independent, kind of women. I thought, oh, you're so great. You're just, they're wonderful.
One of your
Do you know what? They take me about 10 minutes.
Do they?
Maybe 15.
No, you're supposed to mop your brow.
Yes.
Say, well, we really
Throw flour on
Still
your
have dough
face
in my
before you
fingers.
came in.
still have the little
So
flour. Louise ran off and got fresh made scones, right?
She made scones and then she said, "Would you like some porridge?" I said, "That sounds good." And she came back with porridge with fruit in it. I'm like, "Oh, this is delicious." And she was just really wonderful. Very welcoming as we came back again. And it was nice to see them again. We really had fun the first year we were here. And to come back and to join with them again was really, it was delightful.
Corporal punishment is alive and well, okay, guys? All right, everyone gets a tap of the stick.
Yeah, right.
But only
Are you a nun?
But everyone, no, I'm not a nun. I'm not a nun.
Let me get my helmet.
Everyone gets a tap of the stick on the left shoulder. Why the left shoulder? Keep the near side to your left as you ride.
Yep.
The ditches, the hedgerows, the trees, etc. Okay?
Yeah,
All right.
that's a good way to remember.
Now, here we go. You're about to be educated.
Thank God, I've been waiting so
Yeah.
long.
I was thrilled to see the girls. We welcomed them, we gave them the hug the usual, we had a coffee, we done a quick safety orientation course, packed up the bikes and off we went.
I'm Lucy Brown. I live in Cambridge, Massachusetts.
I'm Denny Boyer, and I'm recently from Milton, Delaware.
I'm Neville. I live in Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts.
And I'm Donna Soltora. I'm from New Hampshire. And together we're Moving Violations Motorcycle Club. Paul said, we have to go by the burial site for Arthur Guinness, because Arthur Guinness changed the face of Ireland in the world. And he said a lot more, but I don't remember what it was. It was so clear to him that he revered this place, and he even got a road crew that had closed the road to allow us to pass through to go down to this burial place.
The adjoining vault crossing the north of North against Maker changed the street in the city of Dublin and Muldown. That's where it was part of this like 23rd of January.
Well, it felt like you were at the Knights of the Round Table in there. And then there was this very, very small little stairway to get up, and he says it's a bit low. No, it's a bit
It
low.
was even low for me.
And then we got up to the top of it, and you're on the top of the building instead of somewhere inside of it. It was quite a view too, and
13 counties.
yeah.
One of the advantages to having a local tell you where everything is that I don't see that on any tour guides. And you wouldn't have found it even if it was.
Right.
I
Yeah,
thought we
I've
was
never seen
walking
it.
up into somebody's backyard up there. Where is he taking us? In fact, there was somebody trimming hedges.
Right.
Oh, passing through, all right. And he just went back to his trimming.
15521. All right. Feel free to go outside, do a walk around, any damage, scuffs, bumps, whatever that you see.
Did you guys bring the rain?
Just a lot of it.
It hasn't been raining here at all.
No,
Welcome
it was a
back.
Great trip. Thank you very much.
Welcome
Thank you
back.
very much.
Yeah.
No, we had a fine time.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
the
through
weather
rain.
wasn't the best for you guys, but
Well, first half was wet.
Yeah.
We had an amazing ride around the ring, and we did Healy's Gap.
oh yeah.
Healy's Gap.
Yeah, that was
Wow,
the best part.
that
Well,
was
like,
amazing.
You were on the right
Healy's
bikes for
Gap.
that.
Oh,
I tell you that. You were on the right bikes for that.
we weren't on the right bikes for the cow trail we went down, but
Yeah.
So we're in a pub in Kilkenny, and we're sitting up at the bar with all the people there. You know, there's about a dozen people in there, and there was this couple sitting by the window. And the lady says, "Excuse me, were you two guys just up in Belfast a couple days ago?" I'm like, "Yes, I was. Do you recognize my voice?" She goes, "No, I saw you fall off a stool." Now, in my defense, I was not drunk at the time. It's just these wee little stools you guys have. I just misnegotiated it, and I was flat in my ass. In fact, I felt that fall the entire trip.
And Hammer. Hammer, do you know what I have along to you?
My driver's license?
Yeah.
Ah, I told you.
Come on, why? What did you
No,
bet?
that's why we weren't speeding.
We actually do that now and again. Because we knew that you're on the faster bike, because it looks like an FJR.
Yeah, okay.
So we said it, yeah. So we have your license here now for you. I'll give that to you. Congratulations. You're now back legally able to drive a motorcycle in Ireland now.
Yeah, we are.
The rewarding part is when they come back and the first thing they say is, "Wow, that was awesome." That's what I find rewarding about it, is having people enjoying exactly the services that we provide, the motorcycles we provide. That's what I find rewarding. It doesn't get any better than that. It doesn't get any. It's 100% perfect. Smiles in the faces returning. You get the clap of the hands, they put their hands in the air and give me a high five, and that's exactly what we like. That's rewarding. So listen, thanks, and we'll all get set up and anyway, and Louise will do the pre-order for you. All right.
For the last 5 years of me working here, one thing that has become really obvious is in the last 2 to 3 years, the customers that arrive with their own gear, if they're not renting ours, they have mainly Klim riding gear.
I had it yesterday.
Last year, I said to my dad, why don't we try and contact Klim and see about getting the Irish agency? So with that, we made a phone call and we had a little meeting, and they just says, yeah, we're going to give you the island of Ireland. You're the agents. And with that, we ordered like a shitload of stuff. So we're fairly stocked up. The riding gear has gone really, really brilliant. Like when we did our first motorbike show in March, we had all these Irish riders come up to their stand and they were like, Jesus, Klim is here. We didn't expect Klim to be here. When are you here? Are you just coming over from England or what? And we were like, no, we're actually based in Kildare now. We got the agency last June and we're here to stay. So it's been amazing because all it's done is reinforce like the strength of Celtic Rider. Celtic Rider is a fantastic brand. It's got a really good look. Having Klim with it just really reinforces that we're definitely a serious motorbike company.
I remember coming into Kilkenny, and the town started to get very colorful. All the buildings, they were blue and they were red and they were yellow, and it's a very colorful town coming in, and there's this beautiful bridge going over, and you can see the castles right there.
So there was a huge lawn that just went for acres, a great green lawn, and there were 3 kids playing hurling, which we thought of as Quidditch.
And then there's a net. You have to try scoring the net over the bar.
How wide is the net?
And you always pull on people. 2 meters.
Okay.
No. Yes.
So is that to hit him in the shins with it?
No, that's
for
you
the
catch
ball.
it and you just drive the ball.
And you drive the ball.
drive
So
the
only
ball.
one person has one of those.
Because it was evening, we went on to a pub called Delaney's, and it is apparently, Paul says, the oldest pub in the town.
I remember he was pouring a Guinness, and I was about to give it to somebody. He goes, "Oh, don't touch it! It's gotta
Settle.
settle." Settle.
I do. I had to
Where did you go? Where did you bring me? Because I can't remember.
to Lake Garda,
I remember that.
and then we went up to Niming.
I remember that.
No, Murano,
Morano.
and then we went up by.
The hotel with the most
Paseo del
amazing
Salvio.
7-course meal.
I'm looking forward to. I suppose that one of the good things when you said that we were going down to Klim to make the order, that we're going to Austria.
Salzburg, right? Every year, in order to make the pre-order, you need to make your way over to the headquarters, which is based in Austria. And this year I decided to bring Johnny because I thought it would actually be a good fun holiday. Aside from the ordering, I thought we'd have a bit of fun.
Like a shopping trip as well with motorbikes.
Shopping trip. I feel like I'm going shopping
I
in
think
Austria.
I'm the luckiest man in the world with a wife like you.
Oh really? You never say that.
Are you in pain?
Now can I get paid?
Not at all.
To the Klim headquarters, and it's basically based in the very center of the Salzburg ring, one of the fastest racing tracks in the world. There's cars flying around everywhere and the place is insane. I met with Karina and we had a good old chat about our order for next year. We went through all of the products. Maybe I'll focus on like Badlands, the 2 new Badlands colors. I really like them.
So there you actually see the brand new one.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
And we really think not only because of the high vis, also with the olive colorways that they put inside, I think it looks like very good.
Yeah, it's absolutely stylish as anything. It's a really stylish jacket. And then I like the BMW blue.
Yeah, with the blue colorway.
Yeah, this is
we really
amazing.
try to focus on the BMW riders.
Yeah, definitely. Because actually I can see them torn when they come in. Whether to go grey or black, and high vis is smart, but not really. Some of the products, they've just introduced new colours, which I'm delighted about because they're already really good selling products and I would hate to see too much of a change in them. They've introduced some new blues, which is brilliant because we have a lot of BMW riders. They've introduced some new orange shades in some of the garments, which is awesome because we have quite a lot of KTM riders over here. And then there's some lovely neutrals such as olives and that. The black one is the one that Celtic Rider uses for our rental.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but usually after they come back from a tour, they say like, oh my God, I absolutely love this. It was lashing rain. We were soaking, took off the jacket and we're still bone dry. But what other colours do you have? Because they just don't quite want the black. So the red is really nice. So yeah, we'll definitely do red and we'll get some helmets to match. This is super.
That's the
This is super.
new colorway of the Cryos Pro.
Yeah, and it's gloss.
I mean, you know, it has the transition face shield integrated, so
Yeah.
that's really the big benefit of the Kraus Pro.
Yeah.
The customers love it.
Yeah.
And also the opening and closing system with the fit lock.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just so easy.
Yeah.
Snip, snap, magnet. People love it.
I really appreciate the fact that they haven't gone too big in changing one season into the next, because it just gets confusing for customers. They end up with such a loyal following who expect a certain style. You know, like the ladies' gear is made and designed. It's designed by women riders. They brought them up to Idaho and they just put together like a wish list and they said, boom, this is the new ladies' gear, and it's absolutely amazing. A few of these.
Oh, for women, as I know you love pink.
I love pink. I'm a pink lover. Yeah, we'll order a few of these as well, for sure, definitely. And the grey colour.
And the grey
This
colour.
one, pink
too,
and the
yes.
grey. And then the Whistler jacket.
Yes.
We'll do this in grey this time, because I got pinks last year, so maybe just for a little change. We'll do a few of those in grey. Yeah, that's actually
Lovely.
gorgeous. I love these.
Nice shaped. The jacket.
Yeah,
You like it?
I like it. My dad is going to love this. Because
It's
he
a
has
lovely
his
new piece.
he has his like 30-year-old leather jacket hanging on the wall from when he was, I don't know, it could even be over. I mean, he was 16 when he kind of started dating my mom, or 17 or 18 or something, so we have
But
to
you have to
change.
feel
But
like-
we have to bling it out with as
Yes.
many kind of
But
patches.
see, even
and
in the inside, like how lovely with the blue and how
Yeah.
it looks like.
yeah. Oh, it's so
You add the protectors.
It's so soft. Yeah, so
Really
we're going to
nice.
put the D trio in here.
Yes. Also here
That's
up like in the
amazing.
shoulders.
Yeah, even the fact that the inside of it is multicolored, it's like, it's just designed so well.
It's really nice. So you're wearing your
Yeah.
jeans, you take it off, it looks perfect.
Yeah, he has the Kevlar jeans.
Yes, wonderful.
Yeah, yeah.
Wonderful piece.
All right, so we'll get one for him, and then anyone who comes in looking at it, I'll just show him theirs, or show them his, and then maybe we'll just go from there. Because it's totally new, like no one's going to expect it, so the idea of ordering too many of them may be a bit, I don't know, maybe I should order one. I'll get my dad one. Let's order my dad one. Should I go grey or black? Or brown or black? What do you think is more
Depends.
stylish?
Like what's the color of his bike?
Well, he has like 56 bikes, so
Oh,
you know yourself.
56 ones, okay. I would go for his favorite one.
Yeah. We'll go black. We'll go black.
Black one, okay.
Yeah, we'll go black. Black for my dad. Okay, lovely. So what I'm thinking of is we place our orders for the 2020, which is delivery in March. Is it delivery in March?
It depends when you would like to receive it.
So we might stagger it.
Most of the products, they become available beginning of February.
Yeah.
But it depends then on your season, when you believe your season is starting.
Yeah.
And then it's ready to be shipped.
Yeah, I would say if we did a February or March, and then perhaps April and May, we just split up.
Split it,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, I think we'll split up a few things. Okay, so then maybe I'll focus.
Thank you so much.
On arrival into Kilkenny that evening, the first evening, because we kind of got in a bit late, we couldn't really get into the castle, so the staff were kind enough to offer us the following morning a private viewing, so they opened up 8 a.m. for us instead of 9 a.m. And it was wonderful, it was just wonderful.
Both, James will have sat at both, but there was two different set of rules. In England, you had to wear your sword if you were from the gentry, from the aristocracy. In Dublin, you had to leave it outside because they were afraid that if too many Irish people were sword in one building,
There would be a problem.
what would happen.
Especially with a few drinks on them. The second largest room in Ireland, is in that castle, and it's just awash with magnificent oil paintings of the family dating back over 600 years that lived there.
Those are Elton John. Couldn't fit those in your helmet.
Royal Navy history.
Glasses.
Yeah, Elton John glasses.
The whole experience was just really lovely.
Into the sun. Well, Paul is quite a character, and he's always been a character, and we came back, and he's still a character. And yes, he had us do a little Rocky dance going into the
grounds around the castle.
grounds
Yeah,
around the
the
castle.
gardens.
And
Okay, follow me, girls.
Okay, here we go.
Follow me. Hang on, stop for a second. Press up time.
Yeah, okay.
You ready? 1, 2, 3. Don't get my bald spot. All right.
Like my shoulder, my shoulder.
Are you ready?
Now
Swing your arm, swing your arm. Swing your arm, come on.
We're good.
Are you ready?
Alright, now we all stand on our hands.
Okay, sing.
Up, down, up, down, up, down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
So we all played along. We're like, okay, we can do this.
Run up the steps.
But you know, he has quite the inner 9-year-old, I have to say.
Which you relate to.
Which I relate to. So it was great. So it was fun to play along with him. And he's also very informed about where we are. And he'd say he would tell you the history of the place while we're walking. And he'd be just talking about the gardens, or he'd be talking about the inside, or he'd be talking about the history.
It's the River Nore, by the way. Do you see the way the water? Do you see the way the water is a browny colour? Do you know why it's like that? It's the tan in the soil, the tannin colour. Our soil is peaty in Ireland, you know.
Did you say this is the River Nore?
Nore, yeah. In the water. And just down there on the left, that guy there, just boat trips, just off the bridge there, just boat trips up and down there. Nice. Which is a lovely way to see the city from the water.
And the next second, he's skipping up the lane.
Mom, I'm home! Open the front door, I lost my key last night! I'm sorry, Mom!
And then a few moments later, he's back to telling us the history of this town. It's amazing.
And 5 minutes later, he's lowering the seat on the bike another inch just to make it more comfortable.
That's right.
Coming around that curve in the mountain, and suddenly rhododendrons covering the mountainsides everywhere.
So after we placed our order, Karina had a few surprises in store for me. One was that she organised for the CEO, Ernst, to take me for a spin around the track in the track car. And it was fucking awesome. Around the car, and he's like, right, now we're going to go fast. I was like, oh shit, was that not fast? He absolutely floored it. I think I jumped out of my skin.
Okay, go fast, go for it. Go crazy. This is good, this is good, this is good. Keep going. Ah! That insane woman from Ireland.
We had a lot of green and pasture, but then we got here and you're seeing ocean and harbor and the boats and the buildings up the hill. It was very different from what we'd seen all day yesterday to come into this town.
Clearly, this is a popular destination for boaters.
Then we got to be on a boat.
We did.
We got to
So
be on
he
a
said
boat.
to us, well, maybe you can organize a little boat ride for you. You never know what a little boat ride is going to mean.
When bikers' eyes are smiling as they sail upon the sea. Here are bikers on the water, foolishly putting their trust in me. But it was great. So we got out on the water today, and we had some very smooth sailing, and he let each of us take a turn steering the boat, and he'd teach us about which ropes to pull, which lines to pull, and what they do with the sails, and how the sails go up. Clearly an instructor for sailing. And we keep being struck with how gentle and kind the people are as they're teaching us. They don't say, pull that rope. They say, you can pull that rope when you're ready.
Yes.
Which we now know means now. The adrenaline.
What I need to do is ease the sail, because if I shoot in the sail now, she'll have trouble turning because the wind will try and push the back of the boat around and the bow up into the wind.
Mike, I'd like you to ease the sail, please. If you would.
So start straightening her up now.
Peg had done a lot of sailing as a young, in her younger days, and so he really let Peg take us through when it got choppier and windier, and it was great most of the time. Most of the time.
And then you just kind of flick it off when the sail flaps. So, ready? Off you go. Just watch the buoy over there. So you can see your sail up at the front. Okay. Now flick it off there now. That's it. And then go. That's it. Perfect. Look at that. Class.
All right.
Our daughter Louise, her and her husband, they've two beautiful young children, both under 5. And as often is the case with young women, married women with children in a situation like that, the mom has to help out. So in this case, I'm glad to say that my wife, Siobhan, which is the children's grandmother, of course.
Say hi, Mummy Horsey.
Hi, Mummy Horsey. You got no baby Horsey.
She has no babies? No, she has no babies.
You have a baby.
Huh? Okay, come on. Oh, they're all coming over. Look, Eliza. Say hi, moo cows. moo cows. Say hi, moo cows.
Baby moo cow.
That's not a baby moo cow. That's a big moo cow.
Baby moo cow. No, baby moo cow. I don't know a baby moo cow.
Mm-hmm.
She looks after them 1 or 2 days a week, and she loves them, and they love her. And it's a wonderful, harmonious thing that we work from our home here, and that we're all together, and we share our time together. It's just lovely.
We absolutely love Austria. It's definitely our favourite country other than Ireland. Part of the reason is just the roads, the passes, the people are so friendly. And I find that there's something very similar to Ireland in the way it looks. It's incredibly green. Basically, we're heading up the hairpins and we're just getting higher and higher and higher, and you're just looking down at the valleys below, and you can smell the pine, the trees, clouds under the summit of most of the mountains. You've got snow on the caps. It's truly a special place. Really lucky about the fact that I'm with someone like Johnny, because the two of us have so much in common. We're both really into bikes. He's always been into bikes, and the fact that I can bring him on a business trip and that it can be flipped into a seriously fun business trip, it's amazing.
I can't even picture a day when I won't be riding. I mean, why wouldn't I be riding at 70 or 75 if I'm still...
Our greatest ambition is to be an old motorcyclist. And look, we're here.
We're here. We've done it.
How'd that happen? Wasn't that yesterday?
But I think about that. We do it because we can.
Yeah, we still can.
And
so
I can't imagine not.
And I think, too, you know, when we look back, I mean, we always rehash old stories, but you know what? Every day we're making a new story.
Mm-hmm.
Every day we're making a new story, and our lives continue. And even though we don't live close by to each other, we always are with each other no matter what. And when we're on the bikes, we are as one. We are as one sisterhood, riding down the road, having a wonderful time.
You went to see Karina in Klim headquarters in Salzburg.
Yep.
How did that go?
It went really well. We got to see the new Klim headquarters, which was pretty cool. It's based on the ring. And
on Salzburg ring?
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, it's
Good-
awesome. It's a
good
building
place.
in the middle, literally, of the ring. And what we did was Karina went through all of the new stock with me for next year, and it's awesome because a lot of it hasn't changed.
Oh, that's
it's
great.
just like new colours being introduced, so we
Okay.
don't have a huge amount of, last season stuff to be
Good
selling
stuff.
off.
Yeah. I was a bit concerned about that. to be
I know it
honest
is a
with
bit
you.
worrying, especially when you're kind of dealing with big orders and big amounts, and everything is pretty expensive. So what we did was she went through some figures with me, and basically we got the agency last June, July. We started ordering maybe July, August, and so we have like July, August, September, October, November, December, 6 months. And this year we got our stock in March, and between March and now we're already up 110% from last year's 6 months, which is pretty awesome.
But do you know what has me a little bit puzzled?
Why?
Like, you have one desk and I have the other desk.
Yeah.
So I went away the same time you went away. Who managed the desks and the phones?
I don't know. Who was looking after the office?
Hi, I'm working. Hi, I'm working. Now, Rosie, what do you want to do with me? Oh, that's why you wouldn't let me. Don't you? Your parents knows.
So the girls they're growing up so fast. Things are happening so quick. Annalou starts school in September. Eliza goes into Montessori in September. We had a few days away from them, and when I got back, I feel like the two of them have just grown up. They're just talking so well, and I don't know, I'm sure that they were like that before 4 days ago, but they just seem so articulate. It's crazy, you just really have to be aware of your kids and being present with them and having fun with them, and just making sure that you give them all the time that you can, because these days they're so precious, they just fly by.
Every day brings new light to help us on our way. Always taking my breath, whether sun or rain. The wind